What's happening, people? We're back here once again on CubCamTV for this, another edition of CubReacts. I'm super excited to be back inside the building as per. It's Thursday evening and the new music videos are rolling in like a treat. There's been some bangers already. We're about to get into this one from Bugzy Malone. It goes by the name of Doe'd Up. The video's just dropped for it, as always. Massive shouts out to each and every one of you for getting involved. The last time we dropped a Bugzy Malone video on this channel, you guys seem to love it, so I'm happy to bring another one of those back for you right about now. If you aren't already subscribed, please do make sure you are hitting that subscribe button, turning notifications on, and of course leaving a like and a comment as well. Before we get into this, I have got to give you a little warning. There'll be a lot of pauses and a lot of cuts in this video. The reason for that is we want to get the best of the reaction to go up online without breaking all the copyright infringements which have been coming up recently for a lot of YouTubers, especially reactors. So we're going to break down the tune as much as possible during those pauses and cuts. So the production, the vocal performance, the lyricism, the music video itself, the overall production value, and anything else we notice. So if that's not your cup of tea, feel free to watch a different reaction video. However, we're going to get into this one right now. I'm super excited. Let's go, people.
Let me remind these fools that
I'm getting a proper Wolf of Wall Street vibe about this one. The way he's like he's holding the microphone up in the office, or he's standing next to the microphone on the stand in the office. Very reminiscent of the film, which is obviously a lot of people's favorite film. It's one of my favorite films of all time. And then he's just come in. The tune's called Doe'd Up, so it's about having money. So it kind of adds up, to be honest with you. The instrumental sounds hard already as well.
the little movies I'm told up. I was gonna stop acting bad, but I'm told up.
Woo!
God, thank God, I'm glad that I'm told up.
There's so much going on in this instrumental right from the off. There's so much low end, there's so much sub, there's so much movement in those 808s, and Bugsy's sounding quite demonic over the top. Really interesting start. I'm kind of keen to see where he goes with this, especially if there's going to be a theme running through the video. I don't know why it's doing that.
Like me when they grow up, everything built from the roads up. The way I bought the Hurricane cash, the car salesman was so shocked.
Very kind of classic sounding Bugsy approach to this as well. He's very, very skippy, very kind of, he's skippy but still relaxed at the same time. He's very much coming into this with that attitude. At least it sounds like he'll go, look, I know I'm the man. I know what I do is good. You're going to enjoy it regardless, so just sit back and take it in. Again, there's a lot of swagger about Bugsy these days, the way he comes onto tunes, which is sick to hear. The amount of growth he's had as an artist over the last sort of 5-6 years in particular, like the last 5-6 years, the last sort of 2 years I'd say, is kind of incredible, to be honest with you.
I'm meant to be dead right now, but I rose up. I don't need no label to pay my P, or 1 million couldn't sign me. I wear Bugzy Malone a lot these days, cause man got tired of Nike.
So he's flexing. He is kind of flexing. Obviously, at the start of that, he was saying about obviously he should be dead right now. His last video was literally about him surviving I think it was a car crash, or I think it was a motorbike crash incident that went a bit viral when it actually happened, and then he came back and did a video about it in his last tune. And now with this one, he's literally coming out and going, yeah, well, look, I'm not even I'm lucky to be alive, but now I'm kind of leveling up. I'm not even wearing Nike anymore. I'm that Doe'd Up. So yeah, flexing to an extent.
We're in JD, Australia, and that means we're going global. I don't want to be anti-social, but I'm gonna have to get vocal. I don't represent no.
I'll tell you what, this instrumental is fire. The clarity of a lot of the different drums that are involved in the instrumental, those snares, those hi-hats, just the general overall composition of the percussive section is so clear, and it's slicing through that bass line, which is so potent to begin with. In general, this is a really solid piece of production work, and Bugsy's fitting very nicely over the top of it frequency-wise.
Science city don't get old like mine. Rap to pop, but it want my time to kill me. You'd have to blow my flow like mine. Science city don't get.
Yeah, this is a hard flow, bro. This is a very classic sounding grime flow. The way he's put it together, that flow like mine. It just reminds me of pirate radio sets back in the day. Listening in from, I mean, I live down in Brighton, but I remember listening into places like Axe FM and places like that where people would have these kind of quite like raspy kind of flows, and he's bringing that in. He's got the skank on as well. He's got the full on like performance skank going on in the video. It's nice to see Bugsy kind of like, almost not even necessarily paying respect, but kind of showing that's what he's about, you know?
The little movies I'm told up. I was gonna stop acting bad, but I'm told up.
This video is sick as well, I've got to say. The whole layout of it, the fact they've got it very much mimicking what's going on in Wolf of Wall Street. He's sounding sick. The fact they're all going super hype. This is obviously the bit in the film where he goes, I'm not fucking leaving. And they're kind of replicating that by what he's saying now, like, I'm Doe'd Up. And everyone's going crazy in the crowd. Fire.
God, thank God, I'm glad that I'm told up. The little donut.
got the fist bump going on as well. Everyone remembers that from the film. This is really sick. I love the energy that's gone into the energy and effort that's gone into the music video on this one. Really sick from Bugsy. Oh, they're not gonna do it, are they? You know, in the film where they shave her hair off. Maybe that's where we're going with this one. Oh, is that it? That's crazy. They got someone to literally shave their hair for the music video. That's crazy. Because I know she's not getting Wolf of Wall Street money for that. That's crazy. Fair play, Bugsy. Fair play.
Bought me an aeroplane and I swear my accountant thought I was losing the plot. I made money because I got tired of the block, so I don't really want to know who's getting shot.
That's fun. That is talking about progression there. That's fire from Bugsy coming out saying that I nearly bought an airplane and my accountant thought I was losing the plot. I don't want to know about who's getting shot back in the ends. I'm kind of past that now. That's not me anymore. I want to know about money more than anything else. That's progression. That's fire.
One real jobs on the roads no more. That's why I'm not in a dingo with a stick. I think I wasn't out there putting.
They've got in hard with replicating Wolf of Wall Street, man. This is sick the way they've done this. They've literally got the dancers coming out. This is literally like the scene in Wolf of Wall Street where they make loads of money really, really quickly. This is fire.
All I ever wanted to see was a midge. Early 20s when I was touching a meter. Back when the Benz was
I tell you what, the flows Bugsy's bringing on this can't be underrated at all. He sounds very, very comfortable on this. He's literally just running through lyricism. As always, amazing screenshot to kind of land on with it. But yeah, Bugsy is on fire with this. He sounds very, very cold, very, very composed as well, and very, very confident in what he's doing, which I love to hear.
I'm in no less than a 700 brake horsepower in the pockets are deeper. Still saving like I was a goalkeeper. Wow. Expensive, I don't want to go cheaper.
There is literally the scene in Wolf of Wall Street where they literally talk about literally what's just happened. Oh, bro, it's crazy. Oh, bro, the amount of money that must have gone into this video on extras and like spaces and stuff is a fair play, Bugsy. Fair play. Well, you're talking about being Doed Up, so I'm assuming you got the cheddar to do it.
I told A. Julius it was a keeper. I'm the lyrical painter, and then he built man a crown to remind me not to lock down no major.
Do you hear the flows he's coming with, people? You know what? I didn't used to be a Bugsy fan. I used to be a bit of a Bugsy hater, I won't lie. But the last few tunes I've heard from him, honestly, he's very much changed my opinion on him. He is so consistent with what he does now. It's fire, to be honest with you. I've got to say, he's turned me into a fan.
After blow mine, like mine. They don't get like mine.
This hook is cold. Wow, that hook is that's proper catchy. That's an old school grimy hook. The way it's been put together, the way he's got the sort of catchy sing-along element to it, the way it's been recorded with the sort of different layers of it. That's a proper old school sing-along grime vocal. That's sick to have on. I don't know if you can pick them out as much, but all of those little kind of 808 tones that we're hearing in the instrumental as well, fire. The way they're kind of floating and fluttering around, this is really, really solid all around. The production quality is super, super high. His verses as well, the stuff he's talking about very much being progression, going from one area and then moving more into making money as like the full-time thing. Very, very well done. Again, he's very, very he's very good at conjuring up images, Bugsy, with the way he raps, which is sick. And then obviously the video is fire. So bro, just take this as a piece of music in. Those choir samples that are kind of going da 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 in the background over those 808s, over those rolling drums with Bugsy on there as well. It's so full, but it doesn't sound overcrowded. It just sounds like it's been perfectly packed into this like solid package of sound. Really, really solid.
Push through the gates, what about him? Should have had the whap on him. It wasn't me that had to brick my dog. Don't get mad because you got wig.
A lot is going on in this office as well. Fair play. I mean, everything about it. The amount of people they've hired for the video is fire. Some very attractive girls in there as well. I'll take my hat off to it because this is a solid piece of production. Like, this wouldn't have been done in a day. This is a long video shoot.
Last man that tried to run that back, pulled up in the subs trying to hit kneecaps. You mad? Do you think I would get one night's sleep if I ever got ad? And I don't like robbing, I'm a grafter.
Come on, Bugsy, talking about basically going through there as far as I can say, saying like I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I got robbed. So it's never like it's not happening. So this is again addressing sort of leveling up as a person, leveling up with status. So many things he's talking about. He's addressing stuff very well. As I said before, his imagery and the way he is able to explain points as a vocalist and MC, solid all the way through.
In the paper when I got nicked on an attempted murder. What goes on in the hood just stays there. I'm in the limelight now, so I'm on my best behavior.
Tell you what, he's slaying this. Let's be honest, people. He is slaying this. Like he's been like saying, obviously he's been done for stuff before, but I'm in the limelight now. I'm on my best behavior, and that's what. Yeah, no, fire. Again, really well put. Again, he's very good at building these almost like these statements. I think they're called balanced statements, where he'll make a point and then answer it all in the same 4-bar. Really, really sick.
Like I wouldn't clap back at him. It's gonna be sad for them.
Oh, bro, listen to that though. The composition, it's fire. Like this is the tune I could sit and listen to on a regular basis. Really, really sick from Bugsy.
I've got an album on my laptop. Let me empty the Mac on him. Yeah.
Wow.
Fucking gangster.
What a way to finish it, bro. That's fire. I've got an album on my laptop. Let me unload the Mac on them. Fire. What? I'm impressed. I'm seriously impressed with this one. Bugzy Malone with Doe'd Up. If you've enjoyed this reaction video, please do let us know in the comments down below. As I said before, there will be a lot of cuts and pauses when I edit it down, so apologies for that. It's just the way YouTube has to deal with it. Literally during this video, a video I just uploaded got denied, even though I'd already cut it down and thingied it. So it's the way it is, people. There's a lot of work going on behind the scenes, and as always, we do appreciate you getting involved, so make sure you hit that subscribe button, throw a notification on there, throw a like on the video as well, and we shall see you all next time. Peace.